If you want to put text behind a person in Photoshop, this tutorial will show you the fastest and cleanest way to do it, even if you are brand new to Photoshop. This is a really popular effect for thumbnails, posters, social media graphics, and creative edits because it instantly makes your design look more professional and dynamic. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more simple Photoshop tutorials just like this. First, open your photo in Photoshop. Once your image is loaded, go to the Layers panel and select your main image layer. Now press Ctrl+J on Windows or Command+J on Mac to duplicate that layer. This is important because we want one version of the image to keep the background and another version to isolate the person. After duplicating the layer, double-click the name and rename it something like Subject Only so it is easy to keep track of. With the Subject Only layer selected, go to the Properties panel. If you do not see the Properties panel, you can turn it on by going to Window and then Properties. In the Properties panel, scroll down until you find the Quick Action section. Here, click Remove Background. Photoshop will automatically detect the person and create a layer mask that separates them from the background. This gives you the cutout you need for the text effect. Now that the subject is isolated, it is time to add your text. Select the horizontal type tool by pressing T on your keyboard, then click anywhere on the canvas and type your text. For the best result, use something bold, clean, and large enough to stand out. A strong font works best for this effect because you want the text to be readable even when part of it is hidden behind the person. Once your text appears, go back to the Layers panel. You should now see your text layer listed above the other layers. This is where the magic happens. Click and drag the text layer so it sits between the original background layer and the subject only layer. In other words, the layer order should be background at the bottom, text in the middle, and the cutout subject on top. This layering is what makes the text appear behind the person while still staying in front of the background. Next, select the Move tool by pressing V. Now click and drag your text around the canvas until it sits in the perfect position. As you move it, you will see the text go behind the person's head, shoulders, or body, depending on where you place it. This is what creates that really polished composite effect. You are not actually erasing anything manually, you are just using layer order to create the illusion. If the text is too small or too large, you can resize it by selecting the text layer and pressing Ctrl+T or Command+T on Mac to bring up Free Transform. Hold Shift if needed while resizing so the proportions stay balanced, then press Enter to confirm the change. You can also change the font color, spacing, or style to make it match your image better. Now let me show you a really cool pro tip that makes this effect even better. If you want the text to look like it is weaving in and out of the person, duplicate your text layer by selecting it and pressing Ctrl+J. Then move this duplicate text layer to the very top of your layer stack, above the subject cutout layer. Next, lower the fill value of that top text layer to 0%. Do not confuse a fill with opacity. Fill is located just below the opacity slider in the Layers panel. At first, the text will disappear, and that is exactly what we want. Now double-click the empty gray area next to the layer name to open Layer Styles. Turn on Stroke and add a thin outline, usually white or a color that contrasts with the background. This creates a crisp outline on top of the person, while the solid text underneath still sits behind them. The result is a layered, wrapped text effect that looks incredibly professional. If you want to refine the effect even more, you can adjust the position of the text, slightly blur the background, or add a shadow to help the lettering stand out. You can also use different fonts depending on the style you want. A bold sans serif font works great for modern thumbnails, while a more decorative font may work better for creative poster designs. The key is to keep the subject readable and make sure the text does not overpower the person in the photo. And that is how you put text behind a person in Photoshop using simple layer placement and a clean subject cutout. Once you understand this technique, you can use it again and again for thumbnails, banners, social posts, ads, and pretty much any graphic where you want that high-end layered look. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials, and let me know in the comments what effect you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.